So, you know, how can people vet out future
Yeah,
employers?
absolutely. So, one of the things that I do with a lot of my clients, because as you know, I love to do career counseling, is I encourage them that during that interview process, yes, you are being interviewed, but you're interviewing that employer just as much to see if it's a good fit. And so I encourage them to ask certain questions. So, one of those questions that I encourage them to think of, bringing up is, why is this position vacant? Right? That helps you to open up the conversation
Mhm.
about maybe the dynamics of the team. Or is it, they chose to leave, they were let go? Is this a new position that was created because of the intake of how many more folks you have? Why is this position now available? Another resource that I really love to push is Glassdoor. I love Glassdoor. It allows you to get some behind the scenes information about the employer and how the employees truly feel. And then lastly, I also encourage them to seek out informational interviews with people who may already be on that team. So you can ask, is there someone on this team that I might be able to talk to for about 10 to 15 minutes for an informational interview? Or if you don't have that inside look as far as like the employer goes, you can ask around as far as, well, what about this field? How does this field feel? Because there are certain careers that lean more into a toxic work environment. If it's a really fast paced work environment or a high stress work environment, it's easy to become more toxic than more slower paced work environments. So you can also just do research in regards to like that career field if you don't have access to do like informational interviews with people who are already in that position. Another way to be able to set up an informational interview is through LinkedIn. You can search through LinkedIn for people who maybe already working for that company in that position and just try to connect and see if they'll be interested in, speaking with you for you to learn a little bit more. And hopefully they'll, respond back and be able to give you some real tips and information.
I love the question, why is this
Mhm.
position vacant?
To go along with that, another question that I encourage to help vet it out is, what does success look like in this role? You can hear based off of their response what their
Yes.
expectations are and whether or not they're realistic.